Thanks for coming on this week's podcast. This week, we're going to talk about Facebook advertising and kind of go through some of the keys to success to really get results from it. And, as most of you know now, especially in the insurance industry, there's been a lot of talk of generating leads with Facebook and not just normal Facebook, but actually setting up the pay ads on Facebook to target a specific product and a specific age range and really, drive traffic to your page. And one of the things I try to tell my clients is you're not the first person to come up with this idea. There's a lot of competition out there. And, the company or the person who's going to be the most successful is probably going to have the best game plan. And they're going to probably have the most pieces to the puzzle to get results. The one thing I'm sure a lot of you have found is, you can set up an ad on Facebook and you can get a lead. You can get 2 leads. But sometimes it tapers off and you don't have that consistency. And hopefully today's presentation kind of just reviews the keys to success to get that consistency. Because like I said, yes, you can get a lead here or there, you get lucky. But to do this in the long term and to be profitable with it, you have to have the right strategy. So first and foremost, obviously you need to have some sort of professional business website for your insurance operation. I get calls all the time. People say, look, I want to start generating leads for my Facebook, for my insurance operation. I say, well, do you have a website? And they say, well, no. Why do I need a website? I want to use Facebook. And what you're not realizing is when you set up an ad, obviously the consumer sees the ad. They're probably a little bit skeptical. So the first thing they're going to do when they see your ad is they're going to click back to your Facebook business page. They're going to check that out. And then your website should be listed there. And I'm pretty confident they're going to end up there as well. And they're going to check it out to make sure you're legitimate, to really find out who you are, how you help people, what your focus is, maybe even where you're located. So my point is, when setting up these ads, you absolutely need to have a website for your insurance operation. And you have to have a good, active Facebook business page for your insurance operation. If you don't have those 2 things, I honestly think you're wasting your money. Do something else, save your money, don't give Facebook any of it because you're not going to get consistent results. I always try to explain to people, think of the scenario that's occurring. Someone's on Facebook, they're not thinking about Medicare, they're not thinking about final expense, they're not thinking about auto insurance. They're on there just kind of checking out their Facebook feed. They see your ad. For whatever reason, it triggers them to think, you know what, maybe this person could help me. What do? Do they just immediately click on the request a quote button and fill out the form? I doubt it. They're going to click on your Facebook. At the top of the ad, there's going to be a link to your Facebook business page. They're going to go there. That becomes the first impression of who you are and what your business is like. So obviously the page needs to look really nice. You better have a good HD photo. If your logo is available, that should be there. And most importantly, you should have some good content on there that you've been posting weekly. That shows the consumer that you're active, that you're an expert in what you're marketing. These things become really important. Yes, it's possible that somebody could click on the ad and just fill out the form. Yes, you could get a lead here or there. I'm not in the business of helping people get leads once a month. I want to get leads once every 2 hours. So to get that consistency, again, you got to have these things in place. You got to kind of do the dirty work and put the time in, have a good Facebook page that's active, looks good, has good content that matches the things you're advertising, and of course have that, agency website. And then most importantly, and this is the one that I find a lot of salespeople struggle with, you got to have some patience. And when I say patience, what I mean is you have to do trial and error. The key with doing these ads is to kind of not just do the same thing and hope it works. What I've always done is I'll set up an ad and I'll let it run for 3 days. And then, no matter if I get 1 lead, 0 leads, 10 leads, I'm going to try something different. And I'm going to have it run again for 3 days. Then I'm going to try another thing that's different. And when I say different, I mean maybe different pictures, a different kind of a catchphrase, just kind of change it up. Because one thing that I've learned is trial and error and kind of going through your analytics on what type of results you get, that helps you fine tune. And when it comes to these ads, fine tuning is everything. So just to kind of review, in my opinion, yes, Facebook advertising is a powerful tool that's affordable and you can get results. But you have to understand that there's competition out there, and the competition has been using it probably for 3 or 4 years, and they've gotten very good at it. So if you're going to compete with them, you got to have all the pieces to the puzzle in place. You got to have a good web presence. You got to have the website. Got to have a good Facebook business page with good content on it. And you have to kind of work at your ads and, kind of fine tune them. You can put all of those things together. I'm confident that you will get results with Facebook ads. And it really doesn't even matter what product you're selling. It's just kind of having all the pieces to the puzzle in place to be successful. Thanks for coming on this week, and I look forward to everyone coming on next week. Thanks again. Bye-bye.